Hey everybody, I'm v9.6 and we're looking at an update, a progress report update for 9.6 in the infected. I think it's further down the page, so we'll go down. It says it was last updated or last edited 6/01/21 by Sifner. I don't think there's anything new for the oil pump. We got the iron spike trap. I don't think there's any updates to that, but I could be wrong. Oh, new vital stat, sun resistance, guys. Okay, added sun resistance. When out in the sun, your sun resistance will slowly decrease. Once at 0, your thirst depletion rate will be increased by 3. You can avoid sun exposure and replenish your sun resistance by taking cover in the shade or inside your base. Any shadowed area, such as behind a tree, is considered to be shaded. Okay. If a day is cool, sun resistance will reduce at a slower pace. Days that are dark, cloudy, or below freezing will not reduce sun resistance. Okay, so not reduce. Days that are dark, cloudy, or below freezing will not reduce sun resistance. Thirst depletion rate increased by 3 when your sun resistance is at 0. And the sun is considered less strong in the evenings and early mornings, so the depletion rate is reduced. So right over here is sun resistance right here. So I'm hoping that he gives us the ability to create like sunblock of some sort. I don't know how we're going to do it. I honestly don't know what goes into SPF sunblock and everything, but well, he called it sun resistance. I wonder, well, I guess you call it whatever. I mean, SPF is another thing, but people might get confused about SPF. Maybe that's not the right term for this. Oh, okay, we got a change here. Other additions and changes. Change. Stone grinder. Each stone will now grind into 10 sand and 2 iron fragments instead of 20 sand and 3 fragments. All right, so that's it's a little reduction, but it's still twice as good as just doing it manually yourself on your own personal crafting board that we all have, crafting rock, whatever it's called. And let's continue. I'm going to continue reading these. Oh yeah, these are all different. These are all new stuff. Change. I changed how dropping spawning of items are handled. Items will drop at the player's feet instead of a random distance in front of the player. This will solve the issue of items spawning on other side of walls or landscape. The same applies for objects that spawn items such as a boulder. The same applies for objects that spawn items such as a boulder. Yeah, I would like it so like logs don't get blown out halfway across the area that I'm working in. when I handle them wrong or something. It does seem like sometimes the logs that we cut from trees, certain situations might cause a boulder to, or not a boulder, but a log to fly up in the air. I mean, seriously, a log flying up in the air, those things got to be anywhere between 50 to 100 pounds each, if not more. I mean, based on the size of the log. Okay, change. If a player's thirst is 0, your stamina will now reduce to 0. Previously, the player took health damage. Ooh, if you're thirsty, your stamina is 0, and you can't run. Wow. I think that's big. I think that's big, man. I do let my thirst get 0, but holy smokes. Your thirst is 0. I mean, I guess it makes sense, man. I guess it does. Somehow I think with some of these changes, I might want to change my settings to be like negative, or change it so it's easier for my stat depletion. I'm trying to remember what it is in our settings, but instead of leaving it my stats at normal depletion rate, set it at like negative 1.5 depletion rate, so I'm not spending so much time with food. I mean, the first thing I do in the day I mean, when I wake up from the bed, as I look at what my food stats are at, and then like I eat like I have a meat stew. That's a lot. You'd figure a meat stew would be enough to fill you up for the morning, and you'd be good till like a late lunch or something like that. Because a meat stew in the morning is a tremendous. At 9 o'clock, at 7 o'clock in the morning is a lot. Is a lot of food. But then I gotta eat like a whole watermelon because I gotta get my carbs up, and then I gotta eat a whole melon to get my carbs up. And then if my fats or usually my vitamins are too low at that point, then I have to eat 2 corn and maybe 2 cucumber. That's a lot of food. That's a little, in my opinion, that's a little bit ridiculous. But that's just the way I handle it. It's just the way I handle it. Those of you who play will understand what I mean. What the morning is like when you look at your stats. Anyway, added sound effect when hungry, stomach gurgling. Added sound effect when you're thirsty, breathing sigh. I hate the breathing and sigh so much, but okay. Added sound effect when energy is low, tired yawn. All right. That's okay. I guess that for people who work through the night, maybe work through a couple of days. Added sound energy when heat resistance is low, breathing sigh. I would be like a whew, and then maybe wipe my hand across the upper part of my screen, and there's a little water coming off of me, little water, little splatters of water like appear in front of me and on the ground. It's like, okay, I gotta get something to drink right now. But holy cow. If your thirst is at 0, yeah, forget it, no stamina. Let's take a look and see if we can find any comments here from people where the developer replied. Let's keep going, keep looking. There we go, Digix Studios. Will we need to construct an oil pump at every location where we have mineral extractors? I have 4 different locations. No, just one. We need just one. Yep. I was just about to kind of hint to that and say, you know what? When this notice came out, I was on Discord and I should totally have asked the question. It's usually the developer is available after he does an update. I see him respond. Oh my lord. Look at this person. Like, okay. What are you doing in those comments? Oh, here's another one from Digits. Okay. Sun resistance. I like it. Will there be an aloe vera cream for the sunburns? I will be adding sunburns, but we'll have potato paste as a remedy since there is no aloe plants. Well, I wonder if we can have aloe plants. Kind of like they do in Stranded Deep. Here's another one from Digits. It says, okay, the original post was, just yesterday while playing, I thought to myself, what if the heat was affecting the character? I woke up today and boom, sun resistance will soon be implemented. This is awesome. I don't think it's awesome, but okay, makes things a little tougher. I'd rather go back to hardcore Vambies and Predators. Oh my god. One question though. I assume the summer clothes, the ones that provide heat, will affect this new stat, but how? Slower ratio of draining? Or, for example, the hat will provide some replenishing. I think it would be great if the hat provided shade that helped to reduce some of the problem. But I always wear my stat. I always wear my helmet, the yellow helmet. Always wear it. I never take it off, no matter what. Okay, and his response is, actually, there is already an overheating and freezing mechanic from clothing, yes. This new stat is basically like dehydration sunburn. Alright. Okay. Here's another one from Digits. Will the sun resistance drop rate be the same when inside, but when we have a base made of glass? Oh, that's a good question. If in your base the sun will not affect the player. Alright. Yeah, if you have a base made of glass. Yeah, if you have a base made of glass. I don't know. I don't know what the real world statistics are about houses that are made of glass, whether people find that that they're thirstier during the summer months when it's warmer because the glass lets so much sun in. Oh, and I think that was the last one. Yeah, I think that was the last one. Those are really, really good questions. Those are, and they answered everything I was kind of wondering about, but too lazy to ask it myself because I'm too busy making videos. There we go. Sun resistance, guys. It's coming in 9.6 sooner than you know. Yeah, right now the game I'm playing, my Vambies and Predators are turned all the way down because after hardcore I need a rest. I need a rest. So yeah, that whole thirst hitting 0 and then your sun resist and then your energy hits or your stamina hits 0 afterwards. That's going to be tough. Because you know what that means is when it's too hot outside, I'm either going to have to... What do I have to do? I mean, it reads like basically when it gets too hot during the day, you have to go inside. Is that right? Or you have to work in the shade. What it means is when I'm building my bases... Oh, Lord. I'm going to have to figure this out exactly how I got... Because I'm always building something from fresh. And, you know, I don't always have my new base builds already set up. All right, that's enough talking. Enough talking. This has gone long enough. There wasn't a lot of stuff here, but it's a big impact, man. That sun resistance is going to be big. It's going to be a hassle. I think it's going to slow me down a bit. Oh, man. Okay, so that'll be it for this video, you guys. If you like this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You get alerts when they come out with new videos, which is every single day. And as always, comment. Definitely comment. Let's hear what you guys think about it. Do you like it? Do you not like it? What kind of things would you like to see implemented in with the sun resistance to give us something to do so we can keep working during the day? Because, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm guessing you just drink a lot of water. That'll help our sun resistance, so we can keep working. I don't know. It doesn't. It just says just get shaded. You can't drink water. You have to get in the shade. Drinking water will not help your sun resistance. You got to get out of the sun. So yeah, it's kind of like stranded deep. When your SPF starts to go bad. Starts to get low, you got to get out of the sun for a little while. So yeah, I guess when I'm building a base, one of the first things I have to try to figure out is where do I build? How do I build it so I can always be building an area where I can be out of the sun for a little while I'm building? Yeah, this is oh my God, this is going to slow down my building. I mean, winter isn't even going to affect it. It doesn't matter if it's winter. If that sun resistance will still go down when it's high sun. Holy smokes. Well, we're going to have to see what this is like. Yeah, we might have to change the stats from normal depletion, resource stat depletion to like negative 1.5. I might actually have to do that to make this doable. All right, that'll be it for this video. Later, dudes.